Come here, sir. Come here, please. Please come here. I read the Bible. Please come here, but please come here. Yeah. Luke 19:27. Yes, go on. Oh, you tell me, what does it say?
That's what Jesus said, yeah? He says, bring them here, all of them. The people that they don't not accept him as a king. He said, bring them here and execute them right in front of me. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Their head. What does that mean?
You tell me, sir.
Huh?
You tell me.
No, you tell me.
I stand here.
Jesus said
Once,
in
wait.
the Bible.
Once. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
Bring them here.
Excuse me.
right in
Do you have
front
2
of me.
years?
I'm talking.
Sure. Once.
No. Once I finish talking, then you start talking.
Yeah, please. Could I ask you to come here? Sure.
Luke 19:27.
Luke 19:27.
It says, bring them here and execute them right in front of me. What does that mean?
Bring them here and execute them
Right in front of me. Yeah.
What Jesus
For
said.
these people who do not accept me as a
And
king.
he's asking you, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Why did you bring that up right now?
Because you saying that Muslims they know peace and love, but it's Christianity is.
First of all, can we... Oh, wow.
saying
You
that
asked me.
You saying that Jesus, which is I believe him as a prophet as well. prophet
Not
of
interested.
God. Okay, I
You
don't-
believe in
I
your
don't care.
Muhammad even, so you would end up believing in anything, sir.
I don't believe, but I don't care if
You believe in even Muhammad.
What
At
you
this
saying
rate,
is- what you're saying is Jesus teaching you love and peace. Right?
Jesus teaches me love and peace.
Yeah, so why did he say in Luke 19:27, bring them here and kill them right in front of me?
Where? Right in front of who?
Right in front of him. He's saying
Front of... Hey, look at the intelligence going on here. Excuse me. Can you imagine... Whoa. Did you stop speaking?
Go on, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, go on.
Don't be desperate.
I'm not.
No, you are.
telling you.
So you know why? Don't tell me when you have got no clue. Stay quiet. Thank you very much. Luke chapter 19. The gentleman here brings up. Why does he bring up Luke chapter 19? Because he is utterly clueless. He has no defense. He has no defense for his evil mafia, murderous death cult called Islam. He has no defense, and therefore now he wanders away to the Bible. Because, my dear friends, because he could not respond to my question on Islam,
I'm asking you a question. Just
because he could not respond to my question on Islam, if you stay quiet, I have begun answering.
you answer my question right.
I have begun answering. If you stay quiet, sir. Mr. Behind the camera, afraid to come forward. Please, if you stay quiet, thank you very much. So the gentleman here is now complaining about the Bible. Why? Because he is utterly clueless about offering a defense for Islam. So he wants to, whilst completely...
No ambitions. No ambitions. Are you not bored every weekend, brother?
I'm not a Muslim, sir. I have plenty of ambitions. That's why I'm here. All right. And what does he do? He brought up Luke chapter 19 because in his image, because Muhammad is terrible and evil, he somehow wants to make Jesus also evil. That's his desperate attempt. So he wants to read Luke chapter 19. And he says that was Jesus. And he says that was Jesus asking people to bring the non-Christians to destroy them before him. Such is the level of ignorance of Muslims. Why? Because they listen too much to Smile to Banana and other Alibaba, Muhammad Jihad, and all of these, what are they names? I keep forgetting these names. Bamza, Hashem, Maser, all of these Dawa, Mafia, clueless crime masters, and they come here without reading more than a verse. Luke chapter 19, the passage you read begins at verse number 12, sir. To you, let me read. Therefore, Jesus said, a certain nobleman, not me, a certain nobleman went into a far country. Which country? Some country. This is what we would call, in places in literature which deals with intelligent content, not murderous content, intelligent, loving content. This is called a parable. Clearly Muhammad didn't have a clue. Clearly the Quran doesn't have a clue. And therefore Muslims are confused. This is what is called a parable. The nobleman here is a nobleman, an unnamed nobleman, went into a far unnamed country to receive for himself a kingdom, an unnamed kingdom, and to return. And so he called 10 of his servants, unnamed set of servants, delivered to them 10 minas and said to them, do business till I come. And that is how the parable begins. And towards the end of that parable, when in the parable the nobleman returns and people don't receive him for who he truly is, which is the nobleman who owned the land, he said, bring them all here. The nobleman says, bring them all here and implement justice. That's a parable. Now clearly, Jesus didn't ask his disciples to do this at that time, clearly, because the person named is not Jesus. The time is not at that time. The place, now he wanders away. Why? The utterly clueless man now realizes Jesus is not like Muhammad. Because Jesus is not like Muhammad, he is ashamed. My dear friends, listening too much to Dawa Mafia material from Masen, from Hashem, from Alibaba and his 40 thieves, from Muhammad Jihad, from Madman Masjid, from Bamza, and all of these clueless people, you will only learn to be more like Muhammad and will not be using your brain. And that is why all of these Dawa Mafia ringleaders at Speaker's Corner, this is another specific specimen. I am pretty convinced he has been paid 2 peanuts to show up here to disturb. Why? Because the Dawa Mafia are terrified
How are you not?
that our videos, don't come near me. I take it as assault for you and entering into my personal space.
Call the police.
No, I call pest control. That's what I call for you. Pest control. Pest control. That's who we call for you, sir. Clearly a pest. Worse than Muhammad. Worse than Muhammad. We need one of the most effective pest control in your case. Thank you very much. All right, my dear Muslim friends, it is very unfortunate. You are a Muslim, sir. Please come here, sir. Don't let him. You please stay with your silver tooth. Go get your silver tooth converted into a golden tooth, please. Thank you, thank you. Any Muslim who is able to come forward, my dear friends, Muslims are crying out Islamophobia in our nation. Why are they crying out Islamophobia in our nation? While at Speaker's Corner, there is a very good opportunity for you to come here and demonstrate Islamophobia. You could come here and demonstrate that the other Christians are violent. You could demonstrate. Why do we consistently at Speaker's Corner only find the Muslims being violent? Why? Why only is it Islam which is engaging in jihad? Not just at Speaker's Corner, across the UK and across the Western world. Why? Why is these things are happening? Instead of coming here and engaging in a sincere, serious dialogue, you send a couple of mice to engage. Why? Look at that mouse. Look at him. Grown up for the sake of 2 peanuts. He comes here. At this rate, you know, even though Islam promises 4 women at a time, he won't get even one at this rate. Can you see? They're going to laugh at him and they're going to think, mice, not interested.
Do you want to debate me?
Not interested, sir.
Why?
Thank you very much. You are.
Anyone else want to?
Will a clown debate with a buffalo or something else that he uses for entertainment? No.
No.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so if Jesus died, he just said Prophet Muhammad.
Muslims!
If Jesus died,
Muslims!
for everyone's sin.
Any intelligent conversation that we could have. Any Muslim here, please. You are Muslim, sir.
Is Prophet Muhammad in hell or heaven? What are you gonna do? Hell. Wait. He's in hell. Wait, if he's in hell,
Do I care? Look, Muhammad is already a waste of time.
Everyone's in heaven.
Too much of time has been wasted because of Muhammad. I couldn't care less about him anymore, sir. You, sir, Muslim, sir, please come here. Step forward. Any Muslim, sir. You are a Muslim, sir. You earlier said I singled you out. Now you are covered. You know why you're hiding there? Why are you terrified? While your Hakis are going around planning for your next terror operation, you are terrified and hiding there behind the camera. My dear Muslim friends, please step forward. Please. You stay there. For you, we need mental asylum bans, please. Muslims, please step forward. I am a Christian. I am here to engage in meaningful dialogues with Muslims, with love and concern towards Muslims. Are you a Muslim, sir? You are a Muslim. Please come here. Please step forward, sir. If there is any Muslim who wants to step forward, I have made a very important challenge already. And this challenge is in relation to Islam being a Trojan horse. Like I said, I have written a book extensively covering Islam's political ideology, evil, violent ideology. I know the Quran like no other.
Question, sir. Is Islam not a political, legal, and social system?
Islam, the question is Islam not a political, legal, social system? Islam, in short, is a totalitarian ideology like nothing else before. My dear friends, you might have heard about Nazism, you might have heard about fascism, Mussolini, Hitler. Islam is the worst.
Jerusalem. The Mufti of Jerusalem spent the war in Berlin.
Islam is the worst form of totalitarian regime the world has ever seen. My dear friends, Mussolini is a little mouse when it comes to Muhammad and his entourage, revealed in the Quran. Hitler is a tiny, puny ant when it comes to Muhammad and his entourage, revealed in the Quran. Nazism, fascism is nothing. When it comes to Islam, Islam is a full-fledged, unrivaled, totalitarian system that would dictate even how you wash your backside every single day. Can you imagine the level of nonsense? How much you grow your hair, what color your hair should be, how you wear your clothing, how you tie your shoelace, which you shouldn't be tying, by the way. You shouldn't be wearing Nike shoes if you want to be Muslims and so on. All of these are dictated by Islam. And this is why when Taliban takes over, even this fellow, he would be pushed down from a tower by Taliban. Most Muslims from the UK will be pushed down from towers by Taliban in Afghanistan. Why? Because in front of them, you are not a Muslim. Because your beard isn't long enough, you don't look like Muhammad, and so on.